Yeah. What is up, RAEN fam? It's good to have you here. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kassia Meador. We're here in LA at my home. Thanks for coming over. Opening day, Malibu. Finally have a little swell, sunshine, warm weather. Have this cool new board I've been working on with my friend Dane Peterson. Let's fin it up. I make wetsuits, surf wax, you know. These suits are some of the new ones I've been kind of designing. It's an aquarelle collaboration in collaboration with my friend at SKL. They're super rad textile designers, and I haven't used the full suit yet, so I get to test it out today at Malibu. I'm so fired up. First time I surfed First Point Malibu was with my dad when I was 14 years old. I surfed it once and I was like, this place is crazy. And then the summer when I was 15 and did junior lifeguards, that's when I really started surfing Malibu. Every surfer knows, you need a surf wagon. Being an LA surfer, I have to spend so much time in the car. I'm excited to go see what the weather's like today down there. You gotta have your whole quiver down the beach. Let's do it. Wow, early days with RAEN. That was a great time. You know, I've been there since day one, especially like right when they started. It was so rad because they needed something fresh in the surf industry. There was just so much energy moving in such a cool direction. I just felt so honored and stoked to be a part of such a rad community of creators and makers. Being a part of that beginning stages, like, you know, and really kind of like seeing something that, you know, both Justin and Jeremy were able to create with their community from the ground up. Really, it inspired me that I could make my own brand. So when it came time for me to do so, it was like, oh yeah, like I learned from these guys, they did it their way. We can just do something out of love and out of passion and out of inspiration. And that's what really catapulted me into, you know, leaving my big sponsor and creating my own company, because I felt like I had something to say and it was time for me to say that. What continues to inspire me is just like freedom. Freedom to dream, freedom to create, freedom to really manifest whatever you wish to see and do things differently. And I learn from the doingness. And I think that that's like really important, you know? It's like we're not supposed to have it all figured out. Part of living life, I think, is about figuring it out along the way. The journey is really what we're here for. So that's what continues to inspire me, is to be on that journey, just kind of like following my heart, following my gut, you know, feeling into creating from a pure place. There's no handbook on how to live life. There's no way to live life that is the right way or the best way. You know, it's just your way. And every person's unique way is their way. Just like every person's unique style in the water is their style. One of the most special things about Southern California is just, I think, like the diverse landscape, the creativity, and just like the community. It's like a real, like, I feel like a hub of free thinkers and people kind of like making moves, you know? It's like, they called it the Wild West, I think, for a reason, because people were feeling wild. They needed to get out of what had been and start to create new pathways. And I think that's why a lot of trailblazers came out to California, and I really think that that trailblazing energy is still really here and ingrained into the society. Growing up surfing Malibu is an iconic wave, you know? I think had I been like growing up in a beach break or another place, I might have tended towards riding a shortboard just because that was happening more so at the time that I got into surfing, which was the late 90s. But having access and proximity to First Point Malibu was such a beautiful entryway for me into surfing in the surf world, because I had an opportunity to watch and witness some of the best longboarders really doing their thing at this interesting and unique time. You know, there was like all these epic loggers doing their thing in such a cool way. I think I had access to a really interesting view of surfing and what surfing meant. This place is like a time capsule of surfing and surf culture, and being here, able to witness it and be a part of it, was really incredible. I feel very fortunate. Ooh, if I was cooking up a batch of my perfect day, the ingredients would be right here, right now. You know, this is what it is. The perfect day, a burrito with some friends in the parking lot. An epic sunshiny day. We have a light little wind blowing out of the west and perfect little waves trickling down the point. Here we are. Wild mustard blowing in the wind on the hills. I just saw a cool little hawk flying by. It's like mixing like nature, mixing like community, friends, a good hang. I hear JJ's out there. He's my bro, can't wait to see him. Hope Natalie's here too. You know, this is what it's about. You come to the parking lot here, everybody's giving you hugs, it's a good vibe. This is honestly like why I love living in LA and why California is so special and why I love surfing and surf culture.